Oh yeah, what's going on YouTube? Nick here. Thanks for coming by to the channel. Thanks for coming back to all my subscribers. I do appreciate you guys. In this video, I'm going to show you my Uber driver pay for last week ending February 3rd, I think. I hope everybody is doing well out there. I hope that you are managing this very slow time as an Uber driver and as a Lyft driver. So we are into the first week here of February, and I just want to share my pay from all my Uber driving that I did last week so you can see where I'm at, what kind of money we make here in the Boston, Massachusetts market, what kind of money you can make in the premium modes. That's Uber XL. Some markets have Uber Select. We don't have that here in Boston, but we do have Lyft Lux, so I am able to drive that. Like I said, we're going to talk about my pay that I made last week driving for Uber. And there's a couple new changes going on with Uber too, so a couple new notifications that I got I want to share with you as well. And then a couple tips that I'll share with you at the end of the video, ways to help you make more money, be more efficient, and make more money in tips. So if you're looking for a channel that's going to give you the best advice for Uber drivers and Lyft drivers out there on YouTube today, it's right here. So you might want to think about subscribing if you're interested in increasing your income or becoming a better driver, or learning what it is, understanding what it is to upgrade your vehicle and how to make that work. So I started driving for Uber X when I first started. I started driving for them. I was doing it for almost a year. No, I would say more like 8 months or so. And then after that 8-month period is when I decided to upgrade my vehicle. I took a chance and I was like, you know what, I think there's an opportunity to make more money. And I really didn't know because there wasn't a whole lot out there on YouTube to really explain it at the time. So I took a chance and upgraded my vehicle, and fortunately it did pay off. I am able to make a lot more money now and make about 3 times the income that I could as an Uber X driver. And I want to share those stories with you. I want to share everything that I've learned along the way, the strategies that I've learned, the tricks that help me make more money even in a saturated market, because we are in a saturated market now. There are a lot of drivers. There's a lot of YouTubers, UberTubers out there trying to promote Uber and Lyft as well. So we are in a period right now where it's very oversaturated. What I'm seeing right now is not a whole lot of surge zones and bonuses, whereas before there was a lot of bonuses and then there was a lot of surge going on. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's jump into it. I'm going to start a screen recording and we can get right into it, and I'll show you exactly everything in the Uber driver app, what kind of money I'm making, all the types of rides that I took, and then some other features that are going on. So let's check it out, okay? Let me start the screen recording right now. Okay. So here we are in the Uber driver app. So far today, I had a $21 trip. It was a pool. Oh, and here's the other thing too, this is a pool trip out of the airport. Huge change happened at the airports. If it happened in your market too, let me know. Please comment that, the airport is messed up or the change is made at the airport. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what market you're in and what's happening. But what's happening in Boston at Boston Logan International Airport, they changed the pickup and drop-off area. Not only that, they've changed. So they did that. They changed the drop-off area. They changed the rules. So now you can now pool rides are eligible at the airport. So riders can request a pool ride, Uber pool, or Lyft shared. And now in number 3 is that they have allowed rematching. So what rematching is, like, let's say I'm doing an Uber XL ride to the airport, taking somebody with luggage and everything like that. Now what'll happen, and it doesn't happen every time, but sometimes what'll happen is you get rematched right away. So before I even drop off my passengers at the airport, while I'm at the airport, in the airport property, I'll get rematched with another ride, another XL ride leaving the airport. So what that means is now more riders can get in the same car because it's a pool. And not only that, but now there's rematching going on. So this is why I think the airport is dead now. The airport has proven before to be kind of a time waster, and now I see it even more of a time waster because you're going to go there and you're not going to catch the bonuses. So this is really what I'm talking about here. It's the bonuses. And for me, since I upgraded my vehicle, this vehicle's bigger. It's a 2015 Acura MDX, and I don't get a lot of great gas mileage. No, it doesn't pay me well to do Uber X, to do the pool rides, unless there's a bonus attached. So if there's a bonus attached, I'm more likely to take an economy ride, meaning an X or a pool. So unless there's a bonus, I'm not going to do it, which means if there's not a lot of bonuses at the airport, for someone like me, it's not really worth it. And if you're someone that's looking for bonuses, it's not going to be worth your time either, because you won't really find them there now. The whole system has changed, and it literally happened overnight. It just changed completely. And I think what we're going to find now, because I haven't seen a lot of surge in the city either, I think we're going to see a lot of drivers drop off. They're going to go look for other ways to make some income. I really think that that's what's happening in the future. Not only that, but we do have a lot of New York drivers here in the Boston market now, because everybody's fleeing New York City. So now they're coming to Boston trying to make some money too. So all they're doing is saturating the market. Honestly, it's just the whole game is changing right now for Uber and Lyft. By the way, if you are a driver, please comment yes. And if you're not, please comment no. I would love to know who's watching these videos. So here we are right now. So today I had one trip for $21.97. I didn't see a tip on there. But you can see where I'm at. This is my stomping grounds over here in Waltham. I'm back home, parked outside my apartment. But I want to show you what happened for last week. So in order to do that, we're going to go to view the weekly summary. And so far today, and then yesterday I had $11 there. So nothing big going on, nothing big at all. But let's go to last week. So last week, January 27th to February 3rd, I made $426.83. Looks like Thursday was my biggest day. I think I went out driving on Thursday night. Let's see what else. Didn't make any money on Monday. I think that was Martin Luther King Day, so it was a little bit of a slow week. And then Sunday, last Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday, and I didn't drive. I was home with my daughter, enjoying the game. But I did 15 trips total, 30 hours, almost 31 hours online, and then 43 points, which I'm not too concerned about the points. Honestly, Uber's reward system is not nearly as lucrative as Lyft's reward system. And if you want to see a video on the Lyft reward system, definitely check out the video right here. I made a great video talking about the comparison between Uber rewards and Lyft rewards. Now, as a premium driver, I've kind of like gotten to the category, the way I look at my rides is what is my average per trip? I'm not driving around looking for rides all the time. Most of the time I'm parked, I'm waiting at my apartment, or I wait by a hotel or businesses, places I know that are known to be busy, and I'll wait outside there. I'll bring my computer, I can do videos in my car, I can edit in my car, I can do any other computer work that I need to do. The reason I'm saying this is because I want to point out that now how I look at my business is per trip average. All right, so we're going to take 426, but let's minus the tolls. So $4.60, so 426.83. 426.83 minus 460, so 422.23, and divide that by 15 trips. $28 per trip average. I'm very, very happy with that on this week. The only thing that I'm not happy with is the amount of trips. I would have loved to have done another 5 trips. That would have been a great average for the week. It was a slow week, like a tight week for me, because I have time restraints. This was a week that I have my daughter. Every other week, I have my daughter every other weekend, and then I have her 2 and then 1 night alternating weeks. So this was a week where I had her 2 nights, Monday, Tuesday, and then I also had her, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did have my daughter's mother watch her on Saturday night so I can go out and make a couple bucks, because Saturday night is the best night. And Saturday night, I was able to go out for a little bit. I made 64 with Uber, and I made some money with Lyft too. And I just forget what it is. And if you want to see my pay for Lyft for this same week, the link is in the description, and then you can also check it out right there too. But other than that, let's see the transactions. So let's see the earnings activity. Let's see what was going on for this week. All right, so we had an XL with a surge for 52.32. That's pretty good. Another XL for 11.85. It's probably a short trip. Yeah, it was a 3 mile ride, 13 minutes for $11. Nothing special there. No tip. Not too excited about that one. We had an XL for 55.58. So that was a good ride. That was a 32-minute ride, 23 miles, almost 24 miles. This is when you really capitalize on the XL rides if you're thinking about upgrading your vehicle. If you're thinking about upgrading your vehicle, please comment upgrade. I'd love to talk to you and share some insight with you if you are thinking about it. Because there are some things that you need to know, and I'd love to teach you the tips and strategies that I do, that I've learned along the way, and that I know that'll help you. I didn't have the evaluation in place when I got my vehicle, and I know how to evaluate now, how to check your market to see if it's going to sustain upgrading your vehicle. And this is where you really make your money on distance, right? Because Uber XL is pretty much the same as Uber X. So right here on the XL, you can see the time is 29 and a half cents per minute, which is garbage, right? That really equates to like $17.50. So 0.295 times 60 for 60 minutes in an hour. just trying to get that hourly rate. So it's like $17.70 per hour if you were driving the entire hour. But because we're on a trip, we get paid per trip, it's per minute, right? So just keep that in mind. And then UberX pays at a rate of 27 cents times 60 minutes, and that's $16.20. So there's only a difference of about $1.50 per hour for Uber XL from UberX, which is not a big deal because most of your trips are kind of short anyway, so it really doesn't pay off. But where the difference is right here so you can see the distance. The distance here is, the rate is $1.65 per mile. And that's $1 more than UberX, because UberX is only 66 cents per mile. It might even be less than that. So that's like that's the way to go with Uber XL. Like, you want the miles with Uber XL. That'll really pay off. So if you can get long rides on Uber XL, if you know how to position yourself in the right places to get those long rides, you can make some good money per trip. Guys, if you like what I'm telling you here, please give me a thumbs up. I'm giving you the best stuff here. No one else out there is telling you this on YouTube today. I'm the one that's showing you this. I would just appreciate your thumbs up. Like, it helps me out so much whenever I get a thumbs up if you like this material. So love you guys, and thank you for that. 40 trip quest right here. Didn't hit it. I typically don't, because I don't do enough Uber X rides, and there aren't a ton of Uber XL rides to get. Here's a Uber X ride that was so long. It was an hour and 45 minutes and 90 miles. It just went on forever, and that was a really bad night. Like, that was my last ride of the night. I think that was on Thursday night. Yeah, that was Thursday. I was gonna take one more ride and then go home, and then of course I get this ride that takes me like all the way to Connecticut. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. It took me to the Rhode Island Connecticut line, and that was a late night for me, and I didn't want to be out that late. It really wasn't that good. All right, let's look at a comfort. Got a tip in there. Oh yeah, and here's a new feature too for Uber. So you can see right here, it says 2027 for the ride, 3 points, and then $6.08 tip included. So when you get tips, Uber now gives you the option to say thank you to the rider. And I urge everybody to do this, because whenever you send the thanks, people know that they get thanked. They know that their tip means something. And I think that's important to carry it on for all of us, right? So when you thank your rider for the tip, it carries on to the next ride where they're going to tip as well, or they're more likely to tip, right? Because they did it this time, they got thanked. So let's help each other out there and make sure that everybody gets a thank you for giving us a tip, right? I don't know about you, but I do appreciate getting tips. Here's another XL, another XL, XX, XLX. So you can see, like, I kind of split it up. Any of my Uber X rides, you can see that there's a surge. That little lightning bolt next to it is a surge. It lets you know there's a surge involved. And so I typically will not take those Uber X rides unless there's a surge. And some people think, like, I'm being stuck up or whatever, but to tell you the truth, I can't afford it. My car does not afford to drive through the city at 13 to 15 miles per gallon driving Uber X without a surge. There's just no benefit to it, There really just isn't. The only other time that I'll do Uber X is, like, if I want to get home, I'll set the destination mode. And for some of you that don't know the destination mode, you're going to go up here to the little search light, the search icon up in the right hand corner. Hit that. Destination, you can pick a destination, and then that way you only get rides on the way to your destination, which I think is a really great feature, especially if you get sent way out your zone. But now here's the new thing. So this just showed up on Uber. So now there's an Uber Pet. You can see this Uber Pet right now. I don't like that. I'm not going to do Uber Pet. I don't want pets in my car. I don't know if there's any, like, extra money involved with it, which there probably isn't. I always keep that off. And I like how I can put comfort on, or take comfort off, and I can do deliveries if I want. I love having premium rides only. And this is one of the biggest benefits of having an XL vehicle, is that you can turn off the Uber X. You don't have to take any of those rides. You can position yourself in better spots. It's easier to get into a surge zone without missing an XL ride, because typically you're not going to get the XL ride. They don't come frequently, but it's nice to have that option, be able to turn off the Uber X so you can kind of maneuver and position yourself. And what else? And then when I go to, so I want to see if on the Uber passenger app, there's Uber Pet. I didn't see it before. And there's another tip that I want to give you in here as well. So I'm opening the Uber passenger app right now. And then first things first, I'm going to check to see who's around me, right? I'm an XL driver. I want to see where the competition is. Because if there's a lot of XL drivers around me, I want to move my position away from all the drivers so I can be more likely to get the next ride. More likely. It's not a guarantee, but it is more likely. When you're in a group of riders, of drivers, it's not likely that you're going to get the ride. So as I'm looking through here, we have Uber Ski. That's fine. I think everybody knows about that. But then we have Black and Black SUV. Here's XL. I'm going to do that in a second. We've loaded up. They started doing transit now. But I don't see an Uber Pet. I don't see an option for Uber Pet, which I find interesting. Okay, so now I've selected Uber XL. And now I can zoom in on the map and I can see where all the other drivers are. So you can see them. We got 3 over here in this area. And then 1 lone guy up to the left. And then as I scroll down, we got a couple more drivers here. Right here's the Marriott, so people are going to be waiting there. Like I said, wait at hotels. It's not really a big secret, guys. Anybody that drives a premium vehicle knows where to wait. You're going to wait at the hotels. You're going to wait in the wealthy areas, okay? You want to go where people have money or people need transportation where they need it, okay? A lot of people that go to hotels, they have bags. A lot of times they travel in groups, so they need an XL. 4 people with luggage is perfect for my vehicle. My 2015 Acura MDX, perfect for this vehicle. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm telling you here. And if you want to see more videos on the kind of money you can make driving in a premium vehicle, definitely click on the video right here because it's going to take you and show you my past videos showing you how much money I've made. I really believe in driving a premium vehicle. I think you can make a lot more money. If you're going to be in this game for a longer term, definitely worth upgrading your vehicle. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.